Do you eat a lot of sugar? Have you ever wondered what would happen if you quit? Could it really make that big of a difference? If you've thought about cutting way back on sugar, or even quitting it completely, you probably have some questions. Will it be super hard? How long do the benefits actually take to kick in? Welcome back to MindFit Fusion. But what exactly happens when you decide to quit? Let's take a look at what you can expect when you give up sugar for 30 days. The first week, withdrawal symptoms and cravings. Be prepared. The first week is usually the hardest. As your body adjusts to the lack of sugar, you'll likely experience some unpleasant withdrawal symptoms. The most common include headache, fatigue, brain fog, increased hunger, mood swings. These symptoms occur because your body has become dependent on sugar. It's used to getting regular doses of glucose from foods like soda, candy, bread, pasta sauce, and even fruits and vegetables. When you suddenly eliminate sugar, your body reacts. You may also find yourself intensely craving sugary foods and drinks. Your brain knows that sugar gives it an instant energy boost while also releasing feel-good chemicals like dopamine. It will take some time for your body to adjust to alternative fuel sources like protein and healthy fats. Be prepared for intense sugar cravings, especially in the afternoon or evening when you're used to reaching for a sweet treat. Planning ahead with healthy snacks can help curb the temptation to give in. The second week. Improvements begin. If you can power through the difficult first week, things should start looking up in week 2. Most people report that withdrawal symptoms and cravings begin to diminish. You'll also start to notice some positive changes. More energy and less fatigue, improved concentration and focus, better mood and emotional stability, less inflammation and puffiness. With less sugar crashing your blood sugar levels, your energy becomes more constant. The fog starts to lift from your brain without those highs and crashes from sugar. Your mood is more balanced thanks to steadier blood sugar and hormone levels, and eliminating excess sugar reduces systemic inflammation, resulting in less bloating and puffiness. You may also notice some positive changes on the scale. Cutting out unnecessary added sugars significantly reduces your calorie intake, often resulting in some weight loss even if your actual diet remains largely the same otherwise. Just getting rid of liquid calories from soda and juice alone makes a huge caloric impact for most people. Week 3. The turning point. For most people, the third week marks a positive turning point. The intense withdrawal symptoms and cravings subside. Your energy levels stabilize at a nice even keel. You feel mentally sharp and clear-headed. Your digestion improves. Your skin clears up. At this point, you've gotten through the worst of it. Now you can really start to feel and see the benefits. Weeks 4 to 6. The long-term impact. Once you make it through those first critical few weeks, cutting out sugar starts to pay off in some big ways. Here are some of the biggest benefits you can expect to see after eliminating added sugars for 30 days. Lower bad cholesterol and triglycerides. Multiple studies have shown that cutting back on added sugars has a direct impact on cholesterol and triglyceride levels, even in people of normal weight. High triglycerides in particular are strongly linked to excessive sugar consumption. As little as 2 weeks without added sugars is enough to start lowering dangerous LDL cholesterol and triglycerides. Healthier teeth and gums. Bacteria feed off the sugars left behind on your teeth after you eat. The more added sugars in your diet, the more bacteria grow. After a month without these added sugars, bacteria growth slows, resulting in healthier teeth and gums. You may also notice fresher breath, clearer, brighter skin, acne, breakouts, dullness. These skin issues can often be aggravated by excess sugar consumption. Over 30 days without added sugars, skin tends to look much clearer and brighter. Sugar causes inflammation, which can accelerate aging. After eliminating sugar for a month, you may notice fewer fine lines, less puffiness, and smoother, more youthful-looking skin. A stronger immune system. Research has shown that sugar suppresses immune system function for up to 5 hours after consumption. Over 30 days without daily sugar spikes, your immune system strengthens, making you more resistant to colds, flus, and other illnesses. You may get fewer infections and find you recover more quickly when you do get sick. Better sleep quality. Sugar and carb-heavy meals before bed can interfere with sleep hormones and cause fitful, low-quality sleep. After a month without added sugars, most people find it much easier to fall asleep, stay asleep, and wake feeling truly refreshed. Regulated blood sugar levels prevent energy crashes or night sweats that disrupt sleep. Increased libido. Excess sugar consumption is linked to lowered sex drives for both men and women. Quitting sugar regulates hormones for women, bringing their cycles more in sync and increasing sexual desire. For men, eliminating sugar lowers risk of erectile dysfunction by preventing insulin resistance. Both genders often experience increased energy and stamina after quitting sugar for 30 days. Improved mental health. Our brains require a constant supply of glucose to function properly. When you eat lots of sugar, your blood glucose spikes, then comes crashing down, causing symptoms mimicking mental illness, anxiety, irritability, brain fog, mood swings, and even depression in some cases. After 30 days sugar-free, mental health often improves dramatically. Increased motivation and productivity. The ups and downs of blood sugar wreak havoc on our energy, concentration, and motivation levels. Once adjusted to steady glucose levels after quitting sugar, you often find yourself getting more done with less effort and struggle. Tasks require less willpower, and you can sustain focus for longer periods without burning out. Easier weight loss or maintenance. Cutting out unnecessary added sugar is one of the most direct ways to reduce daily calorie intake. You might be surprised how many low-calorie or non-sweet foods still contain sneaky added sugars. Removing them makes it far easier to stay in a calorie deficit for weight loss or maintain a healthy weight long-term. The downsides of quitting sugar. Quitting sugar certainly comes with short-term discomfort. And for serious athletes or those eating very low-calorie or carbohydrate diets, eliminating all sugars long-term may be unwise or impossible. However, for most people, any downsides are relatively short-lived at worst. After the initial 30 days sugar-free, the only real negative may be facing temptation again when you see cookies in the break room, soda at a summer BBQ, or candy offered on Halloween. Those intense cravings can sometimes come flooding back, especially if boredom, stress, or emotions are driving your desire to eat sweets. Having broken the addictive cycle of sugar highs and crashes, though, most people do find it easier to indulge moderately without relapsing completely into old sugar habits. Your body simply doesn't tolerate huge spikes of sugar the way it once did. A few bites of cake or sip of regular Coke will have you feeling queasy or bloated instead of craving more. Essentially, quitting added sugar trains your body and brain not to want or require it on a daily basis, making occasional indulgence far easier to keep moderate than daily overconsumption used to be. Giving up added dietary sugars can seem intimidating, but having a clear idea of what to expect each step of the way eliminates some of sugar's mysterious power over us. Are you ready to take the 30-day sugar-free challenge? Will you give it a try for yourself? Let me know in the comments section. That's a wrap. Now you know exactly what to expect when you quit sugar for 30 days. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe MindFit Fusion for more content that helps you live your best life naturally.